Hey, how's it going, guys? I've got the BLU 4 smartphone here. Now, after 6 or 7 months from reviewing this or unboxing it, I gotta say, it hasn't held up too well with me. I mean, not this one specifically. There's no problems with this one specifically. But the market as a whole has had some better devices that came out more recently around this price point. Now, maybe it might be $10 more. There's like a better one out there. The only issue with this, well, this is pretty good as is, honestly, for under 30 bucks. But it just feels a tad slow at times. And you can see that when I'm going from right to left. Not just that, but also you can only game so much on here. You can do very basic gaming, really, really basic gaming on here. But you just notice that. And what this really had going for it was, and what I liked about it, was the screen itself. This is a 720p screen where you can watch videos in HD on YouTube, not on other streaming platforms because it does have a wideband level of L3, so videos are capped at 480p on all streaming platforms outside of YouTube. So that's the only downside. But despite that, like being able to watch YouTube videos on the screen, it's like a nice big screen. Compared to what we had maybe a few years back, which was the TCL A3 smartphone. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that one, but basically I checked that one out, and that was going for, I think, $10 more than this at the time. It had 3 gigabytes of RAM, so that was a shocking thing at the time, and it had it was a small screen. It wasn't really that good or anything, and it's kind of like this, except this one feels more sleek and everything. So I'm just amazed at how far cheap phones have gotten, and I think that's in and of itself impressive, as is this one at least, for what it's kind of capable of. I mean, with this screen, it just made it worthwhile and amazing at the time when I was reviewing it. But there is a new one that BLU came out with, the BLU 5. This is like the successor of the BLU 4. I never would have expected this to really have a successor, but yeah, either way, I do have a comparison video between these two, as well as an unboxing with this. I'll have like a link or some cards on the top right, an annotation somewhere. So yeah, this one is basically better in every aspect except for like one or two, and I think one of them was battery life. You probably won't get as much battery life on this, but still probably a decent amount. I can't remember the exact numbers, what it was, but again, it's on the comparison video that I made. And it's also a little taller, as you can see here. It's got kind of a modern design, almost basic, you could say, kind of like a basic iPhone look. So this one was more unique, and I personally like that about this. But nonetheless, at this point, you might as well go for the BLU 5 instead of the 4, because the 5's performance is better, unless if you do really want that smaller screen, and you probably like that design in the back, then yeah, go for it, be my guest. But just know that it's going to be a tad slower than this. This one has, I mean, I feel like this has almost the same specs, but it performs just a tad better. I'm trying to remember why, if it was a GPU, but I think they do have the same GPU. Regardless, I think it's impressive how far we've come with technology in general. Like MKBHD said, cheap phones are getting good. Or, what is it? Good phones are getting cheap, and cheap phones are getting good. And I believe him on that. There is one other one that I really liked personally. Right now, it's like, it's not my daily driver just yet, but I'm kind of using that a bit more. That's the Samsung A03s. Now, I know a lot of people have given me flack saying like it's not that good or whatever, but for 40 bucks or shy of 40 bucks, it performs pretty decently. I'll have a video on that too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more cheap devices, as I'll be checking out more as they come out. And as always, thanks for watching.